Recording is recording, is not recording. Okay. Um, so like this, we have an awesome, this week's Torah portion is called Shelach, which literally means, which talks about the spies, sending him the spies. The Jewish people really are revving up and getting ready to go into the land of Israel. Going to send some spies in to oversee the land, see what's going on, what's the best place of entry, all those kinds of things. Okay. Basic gist. They come back, they get nervous, whatever exactly we've discussed in past years, what exactly happened over there. I mean, they got nervous. God said we're going to go into Israel. Like, what's the question, right? God can do anything. Why are you stepping in the way of God? God said it's, go check the land out, come back and give a report about how awesome it is and amazing and how we can't wait to see it. But they actually come back and they speak, so to speak, gossip or lashon hara. They say negative things about the land of Israel. Okay, that's the first main topic of the Torah portion, but I'm not going to focus on that today. We could talk about that another time, or we could track down past years' conversations about those topics. What I wanted to bring up was something all the way at the end of the Torah portion. The last section of the Torah portion, actually remember to bring my book this time. This is chapter 15. So it's Numbers and Bamidbar. Numbers chapter 15, verse 37 through verse 41 is something that is expressed as part of our prayer service 3 times a day, traditionally. It's the third paragraph of the Shema. Okay, so Shema, we're used to the first sentence of Shema. Then there's Ve'ahavta, and then how we love God, Ve'haya'im Shemo, if we listen to the words of God, all these great things that will be for us. And the last one is the chapter of Tzitzit, of the mitzvah of Tzitzis, or the mitzvah of a Tallis or a Talit, right? We put it on, we've got strings on the 4 corners, right? This is the classic mitzvah of the Tallis. But I'm not sure how often people stop to check and read the verses, or they might, even though that say the words in Hebrew, how often do we actually look at the words to understand what they're talking about? So it's only a few sentences. So I'll read it. I'll read the chapter to you real quick. Right? It said it's about five sentences. I'll read it for you in English, and then we'll just examine 1 or 2 pieces of it. Sounds like a deal?
Yeah.
Okay. So the verse says this: Hashem said to Moshe, saying, "Speak to the children of Israel and say to them that they shall make themselves tzitzis, fringes on the corners of their garments throughout their generations." So this is a mitzvah that's going to apply for all of history. Even when we don't have a temple, we're going to keep up this mitzvah of wearing tzitzit. "And they shall place upon the tzitzis of each corner a thread of turquoise wool." We don't see this as much nowadays. A big discussion that has come up and gone away and come up and gone away over the years. If we actually know what is this color called techelet, what is this blue-green color? Did it come from some kind of shellfish? Did it come from what animal does it come from? There's all kinds of amazing discussions about it. There are those that feel strongly that we do know what it is nowadays. And there's those that feel strongly that we do not know what it is nowadays. And therefore, there are those that have the tradition to wear it, have the blue string on their fringes, and those that have the tradition not to do so. Noach, my family and my yeshiva tradition is of the opinion that we do not know what it is, and therefore we do not wear it on our tzitzit. God willing, we are very excited for the Messiah to come and tell us what it's supposed to be. But until then, I will not be wearing blue on my tzitzit. Okay, but there are those that do, strong opinions that do wear it. Okay, welcome to Judaism. Of course, it's an argument, but we love each other and give each other hugs and kisses, even though we have that dispute. "It shall constitute tzitzis for you." Here's one of the verses I want to focus on. "That you may see it and remember all the commandments of Hashem and perform them, and not explore after your heart, after your eyes, to which you stray." last verse says, like last two verses, so that you may remember and perform all my commandments and be holy to your God. I am Hashem, your God, who has removed you from the land of Egypt to be a God unto you. I am Hashem, your God. Those are the 5 verses. Okay? Lots of things to talk about in there. We could spend lots of time digging through each of those verses. Lots of beautiful lessons to take from it. One of the things that jumps out at me when I read it is this idea that we should look at our tzitzis. And when we look at our tzitzis, we should remember all of God's commandments. So obviously have it on all 4 sides of us. So we're surrounded by the mitzvah, right? And I'm not sure how often you look at your knots. There's different traditions about the number of tyings and the knots and the going arounds, and so many beautiful lessons and Kabbalistic ideas, esoteric awesomeness that is learned from the tzitzis. But the concept really is you should look at them. And when you look at them, it should remind you of the mitzvahs. So, which is one of the reasons why people wear them all the time, because it's an easy mitzvah to do. I know people that wear them, and their family doesn't even necessarily know that they wear them. You know, the family, like we talked the other week about a guy keeping kosher, and his family was like frustrated by him keeping kosher. So this friend of mine, he's got a pair of tzitzit. He puts it on in the morning when he does his morning service at his office. Another guy that wears them underneath his clothing. They don't even know about them, but he knows about them. He takes them out to look at them. He likes to stare at them and connect with them. Something very special about it. So when we put it on, it's supposed to be a constant reminder. So I wear mine and I wear my strings out. So everyone can always see what's going on. They can always see what's going on. So I remember I was at a grocery store here, and I reached into my pocket to take my wallet out. As my wallet got like stuck inside my tzitzis strings. So the cashier says, "Is it okay if I ask you a question? I see you Jewish guys around town. What's up with them fringes?" So I said, it's similar to my yarmulke. You know, I wear my yarmulke to remind me that there's a God above who's watching and appreciates everything that I do, every action that I take. And my strings are here to remind me about all the special mitzvahs that we have. All 613 mitzvahs that we have is here to remind me all about that. So it's really such a great thing to have, because it really is. It's a constant reminder. It's a constant reminder of my Judaism, the constant reminder about my relationship with God. The blue string, when we had the blue string on our tzitzis, the idea of the blue string was really a reminder of God who was up in heaven, right? The blue is like the sea reflects off the sky, and the sky is more like a reflection of God's throne up in heaven. So when you see the blue on the strings, it's a reminder of God. The idea of all the strings and knots, right? Like, what's that about? All these knots and tyings. It's similar to the tefillin. We wrap it onto ourselves, right? We put it on tight. We connect it. We tie a knot between ourselves and God. But tzitzis have that same relationship. Tzitzis have a unique thing where there's knots, and then it, like our clothing, and then it flows forth from the clothing. And the way we're supposed to live our lives as Jews is not just to, okay, we need to live lives in the world that we're in. We're supposed to take the world, right? Take our clothing and flow out from it, grow out from it. That's what we're supposed to do. So we have the garment of the tzitzis. That's like the material world that we live in. And then the flowing out from it, what grows out from it, is going to be the fringes, which is where we take our materialistic world and extend it beyond just the mundane and use it in a holy fashion. So something really, really unique and special. And we have the opportunity to, when we go to pray, we put it on. And there's those that wear it all the time. as a phenomenal, wonderful reminder all the time about that unique relationship, not just with God, but our relationship with the world. What are we here to do? Are we here just to survive life here, right? Just going to travel the world while we're here? Or is there a deeper mission going on? Is there a mission for us to go ahead and take the world and elevate it? Take the world and bring it into the world of spirituality, bring it into the world of holiness, not just to be a mundane world. When people see us doing things, they should see it. Wow, he's doing it in an elevated fashion. He's taken our world and grown it, sprouted from this world into something bigger, better, and more exciting, and perhaps deeper than what meets the eye. And that's the idea of the tzitzis, to look at it, to see it, to recognize it as a relationship with ourselves, relationship with God, relationship with the world, and to be a sign to the world of growth and connection. That's just the quick idea about the tzitzis. So that's just a short idea over here. All right. I don't know if you ever thought about tzitzis in any particular fashion, but that's the one of the ways that I think about it.
Nice.
Interesting.
Very good. Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Amazing. All right.
You have to go now.
I got to go, but